If you don't want any BB28 live feed spoilers, now would be the time to scroll on. And they started talking, and it just seemed like Yash just started over from scratch, but Mallory kept hitting those same points. Another thing to make note of is while Yash and Mallory were talking alone and Yash brought up Dee's power, he said that Dee tried to bribe him to specifically nominate Mallory and Melody. Now, we again did not see that conversation between Dee and Yash on the feeds. However, we did see over the weekend a conversation between Taylor and Yash where they devised this plan to tell Mallory and Melody that Dee tried to do this, even though it is not true, but they're hoping that that will keep them on their side. If Yash says, she tried to bribe me $5,000 to nominate you, and I turned down that money in order to keep you safe. So he did tell that to Mallory. I don't remember if he was able to repeat that. I think he was whenever Melody came in the room as well. But basically, Mallory just kept hitting the same points, and a lot of the other people in the room were agreeing with her. First it was Melody, and then Barrett also joined as well. So Mallory is doing a good job making her points as to why Kamu needs to leave. Where I'm a little bit concerned is she does also continue to say that she is going to respect Yash's HOH and do whatever he wants. Now, this is something that her and Melody discussed saying, and then at the last minute deciding to switch. I think it would just be better to not even say that part right now. Just make your points and your arguments about why you think Kamu should leave, and leave it at that. Other things that have happened today to make note of is Thog has told both Taylor and Kamu that she absolutely does not want to make jury. She wants to be able to go home before jury starts because she knows she's not going to be able to win, and she does not want to sit in the jury house. She said that her anxiety cannot handle being locked inside of another house. Just a little bit ago, we had Hot Dog Gate. Devins was making lunch, and he made himself 2 hot dogs and some mac and cheese, but then got called to the diary room. So they were left sitting there, and Yash and Drew kind of like peer pressured Barrett into going and taking a bite of his hot dog. When Devins came out, he seemed kind of upset about the hot dog, not like super upset, but they assumed he was upset. It kind of turned into this big joke where Drew, Melody, Barrett, and Yash went downstairs and said Devins had to guess who had taken a bite of the hot dog, and if he guessed incorrectly, he would never find out who had taken the bite. He guessed